Hey y'all, it's Sue, and welcome back to Brilliant, Not Broken, our special series for Mental Health Awareness Month, created especially for those of us trying to hold it all together while holding ourselves with compassion. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. And if you've been walking with me through this series, I'm so glad that you're still here because today we're going a little deeper. This episode is called ADHD, Anxiety, and All the Other Things They Don't See. And I gotta tell you, this one is even more personal because when we talk about mental health, especially in the context of entrepreneurship, ministry, parenting, or just being black and brilliant in this world, we don't always get the space to tell the whole truth. The fact is, there are days when I look like I'm on it, running meetings, launching podcasts, leading with clarity. And there are other days when I can't answer a single email, not because I don't want to, but because my brain feels like it's made of static and smoke. Sometimes I forget the thing I was just thinking. Sometimes I write a to do list and then forget the list. Sometimes I walk into a room and immediately forget why I'm there. Does this sound familiar to you? That's ADHD. That's anxiety. That's executive dysfunction. That's sensory overwhelm. And sometimes it's trauma. That's the cost of navigating a world that wasn't built for brains like ours. But most people won't see that. What they'll see is she's so organized. He's so creative. They've got it all together. What they don't see is how hard you worked to look like you've got it all together. They don't see the mornings you stared at the ceiling, negotiating with your body to get up. They don't see the shame that starts after a missed deadline or an unanswered text. They don't see how much energy it takes to exist in spaces that demand your best when you're already running on empty. They don't see, but you do, and I do too. I created Brilliant Not Broken because I needed to say out loud what so many of us have only said in our heads. Why am I like this? Why can't I just do the thing? Why does everything feel so hard? And the answer, my love, is layered. ADHD isn't just about being distracted, it's about being pulled in 1,000 directions internally. It's about starting 10 projects in one day and finishing none of them. It's about hyper focusing on a task for 6 hours straight, then forgetting to eat, which I do often, shower, or text your mom back. Anxiety? That's not just nervousness. It's rehearsing every possible failure before you even start. It's apologizing in emails you haven't even written yet. It's feeling unsafe in stillness because your brain has learned that peace can sometimes be dangerous. And here's the thing, for people like us, especially those living at the intersections of race, gender, queerness, neurodivergence, or chronic illness, we've been taught to mask, to shrink, to outperform our pain. And it's exhausting, y'all. But I need you to hear me on this. Your struggle is not a character flaw. Your sensitivity is not a liability. Your wiring isn't a weakness. You are brilliant, even when your brain betrays your plans. You are not broken, even when you feel cracked wide open. So, what do we do with all of this? We slow down. We find rhythms that honor our capacity instead of punishing our limits. We ask for help before the breakdown. We rest. We redefine what productivity looks like. And we tell the truth, our whole truth, so nobody else has to suffer in silence. Friend, you are not alone. You're not too much, and you don't have to earn rest or worthiness. That's the medicine of this series. And that's the mantra I want to leave with you this week. So as we close, take a deep breath with me. Inhale and exhale. May you walk gently with yourself this week. May you honor the invisible labor it takes to move through the world. And may you always remember you are brilliant, you are loved, and you are not broken. If this episode spoke to you, please share it. Send it to the friend who never misses a beat but sometimes misses themselves. Post it to your stories. Hashtag us at Cara Solutions LLC or The Confident Navigator so we can see how you're honoring your brilliance this week. And if you want to go a little deeper, visit the blog at carasolutions.com. That's www.cara-solutions.com for more reflections. I'll meet you right back here next time. You're listening to The Confident Navigator, brought to you by Cara Solutions.